Welcome to the What Sold video. I am going to jump right in. And if you're new here, my name is Amy Lou. I'm over 60. I'm broke, sick, old, but yet happy and trying to create a job for myself reselling. First off, we have the Sundance shoes that sold. And these sold on Poshmark. They sold for $67, and after fees and everything, I'll get $53, and I paid $5 for these. Now, these were my own personal shoes, so I'm making a profit on my personal shoes of approximately $48. I'm actually gonna package these off camera, but they're gonna go in a shoe box, and I am going to use bubble wrap to package them. So they'll be packaged like this, and then they'll go in the shoe box. And let's see, next we have these boots. Bogs, women. The Sundance shoes sold on July 5th. These sold on July 4th. They sold for $40, and I paid $4, and I get 32, so minus my 4, 28. I picked these up at a garage sale not that long ago. They've only been listed for maybe a week. So these I'll be packaging in a Walmart box like this, and because they're kind of big, they don't fit. So they'll fit like that in the Walmart box, and then I'll put padding in, so I'll box those off camera. So next we have, now I had this in a recent haul, this kimono. And I had said that I was going to hold on to these and not sell them, but I ended up letting this one go. It sold for $20. I paid $4. I'll get $16 after Poshmark fees, so $12 on this. Now, this I actually had listed on Facebook Marketplace. And the buyer was trying to check out on Facebook Marketplace, and they weren't able to. And they were really nice. This lady was so sweet. And so I said, well, hey, I can sell it to you on Poshmark if you'd like. So she went ahead and checked out on Poshmark. I usually price things lower on Facebook Marketplace because they only take 10%. But I went ahead and gave her the price that I had agreed to for Facebook Marketplace. So I'm going to package this in a Ziploc bag. I get these at Walmart or at Walgreens when they have buy one, get two free. And I'm going to put it in one of the padded mailers. I would rather double package my stuff in a plastic Ziploc bag than some fancy wrapped paper, because I feel like the Ziploc bag is actually going to give it more protection in case this bag gets ripped or for some reason it ends up in some water. My printer isn't working right now, so I'm going to write down what this is on the package. And usually I do it like maybe right across here, because when I run down to the post office, I'm just going to pull up the shipping on my phone and let them scan it. So I make sure I have a very clear description. of what the item is so that I don't get mixed up when I'm at the post office shipping. So this is ready to go. The shoes are very nice shoes, so I'm going to take a little bit more time with those. Okay, so next up, the Free People shoes sold. Oh, and the kimono sold on July 2nd. And these sold on July 2nd. So they sold for $65, and with all the Poshmark fees and everything taken out, it's $52, and I paid $5 for these, so that would be $47. These were mine. And so these are very special. They've got very special buckles, so they'll be getting packaged in this box, and I'll be putting great effort into how these are packaged so that they are not damaged. So that is it for Poshmark. The other items sold on Facebook Marketplace shipping. And Facebook Marketplace shipping is actually, kind of giving Poshmark a run for their money. So, because I'm getting some good orders on Facebook Marketplace. The first thing that sold was this. I don't think this even made it to a haul. Nanette Lepore pale yellow eyelet lace button shirt. It sold for $15 on Facebook Marketplace. It's like new. It's beautiful. So they're going to take their 10%, which is going to be $1.50. I paid $1 for this at $1 top sale, I believe. And I went with their lowest price shipping, so I'm going to put it in a bag like this. These are very lightweight. I get these on Amazon, but I'm going to double bag it because I don't want anything to happen to it. And then again, I'm going to pull up their shipping label on their site. So I'm going to write on this exactly what it is, so when I get to the post office, I don't make a mistake. So how are you today? What have you thrifted lately? Anything good? I'm sure you found something good. How are your solds going? Okay, so I've got my notes on there. So this is ready to go. So next up on Facebook Marketplace shipping, now this sold right after I listed it. It is a Free People dress. I got this at $1 sale. It's the old Free People tag. This did not make it to a haul. I was going to have this in my next haul video, but it sold before I got it into a haul. And again, I sold this on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to double package this. I'm going to put it in a one of my pink bags from Amazon. And then I am going to use a Ground Advantage mailer. So again, it's double bagged in plastic. And there it is. And then all I have to do on this one is write Free People Facebook. Just a really quick little note. That way when I'm not going to ship the wrong thing to the wrong person. Okay, so last but not least, and I believe these were in a haul, Almost Famous Festival Distressed Denim Shorts. And these sold on Facebook Marketplace for $10. And these I'm going to double bag again. I want to keep the weight down on this because of the shipping option that I chose. So I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag for protection. Well, if it will fit in the Ziploc bag. And this sold on, well, it doesn't give me the date that it sold. Now with Facebook Marketplace, they give you a lot more time to ship it. Like this said, I don't have to ship it until Friday, July 10th. But, you know, the longer I take to ship it, the longer somebody's waiting for it. And the payments from Facebook Marketplace are taking a very long time. So the process with Facebook Marketplace is very slow. So again, I'm just going to write down Almost Famous Shorts. And Facebook Marketplace. And there it is. And then I'm going to work on the shoes and the boots. And then I'm going to go ship this stuff out today with the holiday on the 4th. I could have shipped some of these things on Friday, but I just decided to do it all at once. I didn't want to take my stuff to the post office and have them process it on Friday and then have this stuff sitting for days. So I just decided to do it all at once. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.